Have you ever wondered why it seems that the more you try to rise, the harder life pushes you down? Why the chosen ones often find themselves alone, misunderstood, or even broke when they're called to something greater? The truth is, the life of a chosen one isn't a life of ease. It's a path filled with struggle, sacrifice, and refining. But every trial, every moment of isolation, and every setback is leading you toward a greater purpose. If you're feeling like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you might be on the right path. But here's the key to understanding your journey. It's not about what you're going through now. It's about where you're headed. Being chosen doesn't mean being handed an easy life. It means being entrusted with a unique purpose that requires preparation. While the world around you may seem like it's flourishing, you're stuck in a season of difficulty. You might look at others who seem to have it all: love, support, money, success, and feel left behind. But what you don't see is the refining process taking place in the quiet of your life. The isolation, the financial struggles, the emotional pain. These are all part of the divine training that prepares you for what's coming. Most people don't realize that being chosen requires one to endure loneliness. God often calls His chosen ones to walk paths others cannot understand, paths that demand sacrifice and surrender. When you're chosen, it's not about fitting into the world. It's about standing apart, even when it feels like you have nothing. And this is exactly why you may find yourself alone. You see, isolation isn't a punishment. It's a divine strategy. It's during these moments of solitude that you're able to hear God's voice more clearly, that you're able to focus on His purpose for your life without the distractions of others. But even more than that, financial struggles often accompany the journey of the chosen ones. You may feel like you're constantly facing hardship, unable to reach the level of success or comfort others seem to achieve so effortlessly. But understand this: your financial struggle is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of preparation. God allows this time of lack to teach you resilience, patience, and trust in His provision. He knows that if He gives you too much too soon, you won't be able to handle it. Just like a seed needs time to grow into a strong tree, your financial breakthrough is being built in the unseen. At this very moment, you might be facing a storm. Your bank account may be empty, and your relationships may feel strained. You might even question your worth and whether you're truly chosen. But let me tell you, this is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning. The treasure, the breakthrough, the success that awaits you is far greater than anything you can imagine. The isolation, the financial struggles, they are just stepping stones that will propel you into your divine destiny. You may be struggling with feelings of inadequacy, thinking that perhaps you're not worthy of the blessings that have been promised to you. But I want to remind you, God's ways are not our ways, and His timing is not our timing. You are exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't feel that way. Every difficulty, every challenge is preparing you for the greatness that is to come. You might not see it now, but the things you are learning in this season will be the foundation for your future success. You may also be wondering why others seem to get everything handed to them while you're fighting for every step. But that's because your path is different. The path of the chosen one is one of refinement, one that molds you into the person you need to be in order to fulfill your divine purpose. While others may experience immediate success, that success is often fleeting. The chosen ones, on the other hand, are being shaped for long-lasting impact. In the midst of your struggles, you might feel completely alone. It's in these moments of loneliness that God is doing His most powerful work in you. He is molding you, shaping you, and preparing you for the great things He has in store. The loneliness you feel now is temporary, but the strength and wisdom you're gaining from it will last a lifetime. Remember, it's in the quiet moments that God often speaks the loudest. It's in the silence, in the stillness, that He reveals the next steps in your journey. You may feel like the world is against you, but God is working on your behalf, behind the scenes, preparing you for what's coming. Even when the road ahead seems unclear, trust in His plan. Trust that the trials you're facing are not random. They are part of a bigger picture. It might be difficult to see it now, but when you look back on your journey in the future, you'll understand why it had to be this way. You'll see that everything, even the pain and struggle, was necessary for your growth. If you've been struggling with isolation, loneliness, or financial hardship, I want you to know that this is not the end of your story. This is just the beginning. You are being prepared for something far greater than you can imagine. The treasure that awaits you is not just financial. It's spiritual, emotional, and relational. The things you are learning in this season will equip you to be the person you were always meant to be. God is not punishing you. He's preparing you. Your time is coming. The treasure, the breakthrough, the success that God has promised you will manifest at the right time. But in the meantime, you are being refined, shaped, and prepared. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep believing. You are on the right path. The loneliness, the struggles, the setbacks, they are all leading you to a future that is brighter than you can imagine. Keep holding on, because your breakthrough is closer than you think. Now that you've experienced the weight of loneliness and financial struggle, it's crucial to understand why these challenges are so prevalent in the life of a chosen one. These obstacles are not just happenstances or coincidences. They are divine appointments designed to shape you into the person you're meant to be. You might think that because you're chosen, everything should come easily. But in reality, your journey is about transformation, not comfort. God doesn't call the comfortable. He calls the willing. The chosen ones are the ones who are willing to endure hardship, to trust when they don't have all the answers, and to keep going when the road seems endless. You've heard the saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." While it's a cliché, it holds a powerful truth. The isolation and struggles you're facing are not to defeat you. They are to build you. Think of a blacksmith forging a sword. The sword is repeatedly heated and hammered, twisted and bent, before it becomes strong enough to perform its purpose. In the same way, the trials you face are shaping you into something stronger, more resilient, and more capable of handling what's coming. Without these tests, you would never be able to carry the weight of the blessings that God has in store for you. This is why many of the chosen ones experience financial lack. It's not because you're cursed or unworthy. It's because God is ensuring that you learn how to manage, trust, and be faithful even when you have little. Wealth and success can come suddenly, but true prosperity, the kind that lasts, that is rooted in purpose and divine alignment, requires preparation. God doesn't give the chosen ones everything all at once because He knows we need to develop character and strength to sustain the success when it arrives. The same goes for relationships. If you find yourself isolated or surrounded by people who don't understand you, it's because you are being groomed for something bigger. There's a divine reason for your solitude. People often fear loneliness, but loneliness is a teacher. It's in this space that you truly learn who you are. It's in this quiet that you find your voice, your power, and your connection to God. While others may surround themselves with noise and distractions, you're being called to silence and focus. This is not a punishment. This is the refining process that prepares you to step into your divine calling. But here's the thing you need to understand. The chosen ones are often isolated not just for their own growth, but for the protection of the purpose inside them. You see, the more God prepares you for something great, the more He shields you from distractions, from people who aren't meant to walk with you on this journey. If you're constantly surrounded by the wrong people or influences, it can cloud your vision and divert you from your true path. This is why God sometimes pulls you away. He's not keeping you from relationships for the sake of punishment. He's protecting you from unnecessary pain, from people who can't understand your divine purpose, from people who might distract you from your calling. For the chosen one, financial hardship is a tool that forces you to develop something incredibly powerful: faith. Faith is built when there's nothing else to rely on. It's easy to trust when you have everything you need, but true faith emerges when you have to rely on God for every step you take. Your struggles teach you to trust in God's provision, to hold on even when things seem impossible. This faith is what will carry you through the most difficult times, and it's the very faith that will lead to your breakthrough. God doesn't want you to trust in your circumstances or your ability. He wants you to trust in Him. When you're feeling broke, it can feel like your future is uncertain. But let me assure you, your financial breakthrough is coming. You may be in a season of lack now, but that's only a temporary phase. Your future is rich with potential, and the trials you're going through are laying the foundation for your success. God is not punishing you with lack. He's teaching you how to handle abundance when it comes. If you can't manage little, how can you handle much? When you're chosen, it's not just about material blessings. It's about building spiritual strength, emotional resilience, and the wisdom to guide others once you step into your calling. It's about learning how to handle pressure, how to make decisions that honor God, and how to trust even when you don't see the way ahead. It's about understanding that everything you're going through is not just for you. It's for the people you will impact when you rise. This is why, when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, it's important to remember that you're not carrying it alone. God is with you, refining you, molding you into the person who will be able to carry the weight of the blessings ahead. This time of struggle and hardship will make the breakthrough even sweeter because you will appreciate it more. You will understand the cost of the journey, and you will be prepared to manage the blessings when they arrive. In the process of being chosen, you're learning how to rise above the circumstances that would hold others down. While others may crumble under pressure, the chosen ones are being prepared to stand firm. They are being tested to see if they will trust in the promise, even when they can't see it. They are being molded to handle the weight of the purpose God has placed inside them. If you've ever doubted your worth or questioned whether you're truly chosen, know this: the struggle is part of the process. It's not a sign of defeat, it's a sign of preparation. This season of loneliness, financial struggle, and testing will pass, and when it does, you will be stronger than ever. You will have the wisdom, strength, and resilience to face whatever comes your way. The treasure that's coming is not just material, it's the person you are becoming through the process. The struggles of today are preparing you to carry the blessings of tomorrow. Keep trusting, keep holding on, because the treasure you've been waiting for is on its way. As the chosen one, the road you're walking is a unique one. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's a journey that will lead you to something great. The challenges you faced, whether it's loneliness, financial struggles, or the feeling of being misunderstood, are not random. These experiences are part of a larger plan, one that is molding you into the person God needs you to be. You're not being punished, you're being prepared. There are seasons in life where everything seems dark. When you're in the midst of hardship, it can feel like the light will never come. But this is when God works in the most powerful ways. The darkness is often where the deepest lessons are learned. You're learning patience, endurance, and reliance on God's provision. Without these lessons, you wouldn't be ready for the blessings that are coming your way. It's important to recognize that being chosen doesn't mean you won't face difficulties. In fact, it often means the opposite. God knows that you are strong enough to handle the weight of your calling, so He allows you to go through these tough seasons to build your capacity. You may feel like you're walking this road alone, but you're not. God is right there with you, guiding each step, even when you can't see Him. He's teaching you how to trust in His plan, even when the path seems unclear. Your financial struggles are not a sign that you're failing. They are part of the process of refinement. It's easy to trust God when everything is going well, but real trust comes when you have to rely on Him in your moments of lack. These moments will teach you how to steward what you have and how to value the things that truly matter. While the world may focus on material wealth, God is focused on building your spiritual wealth. This wealth will last far longer and will provide more joy than anything money can buy. The loneliness you feel is another tool God is using to shape you. Loneliness isn't a sign of rejection. It's an opportunity for growth. In this quiet, God is giving you the space to hear His voice more clearly, to refine your purpose, and to strengthen your inner spirit. It's in the solitude that you will find your true self. The world around you may be full of distractions, But in this stillness, you can connect with God on a deeper level. This connection is the foundation for everything that is to come. Your isolation is also a form of protection. God knows that you can't move forward if you're surrounded by the wrong people. The chosen ones often go through seasons of solitude to protect them from negative influences. You might wonder why certain friendships or relationships have faded away. Understand this: God is protecting you. He knows that not everyone can walk with you on this journey. The people who are meant to be in your life will come at the right time. But until then, trust that your solitude is a divine gift. It's during this time that God is strengthening you, teaching you, and preparing you for the people you are meant to help. You may also find yourself in a position where your efforts are not being recognized. This can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're working hard and giving your best. But the truth is, God sees your efforts. He knows your heart and the sacrifices you're making. You're not doing this for the approval of others. You're doing it for a higher purpose. And while the world may not see your struggles, God does. He knows every tear, every moment of doubt, and every step you've taken in faith. He's using these moments to refine you, and He will reward you for your faithfulness. When you're in the midst of these struggles, it's easy to feel discouraged. But this is when your faith must rise. The deeper your struggle, the greater the blessing. It's easy to believe when things are going well, but the true test of your faith comes when things are tough. The chosen ones are not exempt from trials. In fact, they often face them in ways that others don't. But these trials are never meant to break you. They are meant to build you. And when you come through on the other side, you will be stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the blessings that God has in store for you. One of the most important things you can do during this time is to keep your eyes on the prize. Your breakthrough is coming. The treasure that is waiting for you is beyond what you can imagine. But to get there, you must remain faithful in the journey. Trust that God's timing is perfect, even when it doesn't make sense to you. Keep moving forward, even when the path seems impossible. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the promise that God has for you. It's also important to remember that the journey of the chosen one is not just about you. It's about the people you will impact when you rise. You are being shaped not only for your own blessing, but for the blessing of others. God is preparing you to be a light in a dark world, to show others the way, to be a source of hope and inspiration. Your trials are not just for your growth. They are for the growth of those around you. As you rise, others will rise with you. Your story will be a testimony of God's faithfulness and provision, and it will encourage others to keep going when they feel like giving up. So, while the road may be hard, it's not without purpose. The struggles you face are making you into the person you need to be for the future God has prepared for you. Trust the process, trust God's plan, and know that every hardship is leading you to something greater. Your treasure is on its way, and when it comes, it will be far beyond anything you could have imagined. Hold on a little longer. The breakthrough is just around the corner. As we continue to explore why the chosen ones often find themselves in times of solitude or financial struggle, it's crucial to recognize that the divine plan for your life is far more intricate than what meets the eye. The journey may seem tough now, but remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is leading you toward your ultimate destination. The battles you're facing today will only increase your capacity to carry the weight of your calling tomorrow. It's easy to get caught up in the moment and feel overwhelmed by the pressure of not having everything figured out. But the key to navigating these seasons is to embrace the process rather than rush toward the destination. God is not just concerned with what you're going to achieve, but with who you are becoming along the way. He's refining you, building your character, and strengthening your faith in ways that will ensure you're ready when your time of favor comes. Sometimes, the solitude and financial struggles you're experiencing aren't just random or bad luck. They're tools of preparation. Think about the way precious metals are refined. They go through extreme heat and pressure, not because they are worthless, but because they are valuable. God is preparing you to handle the wealth and influence that will come your way. But He knows that you need to be able to stand firm when challenges arise, to manage abundance with wisdom, and to give back generously. These lessons can only be learned through the trials you're facing now. There's a saying that goes, "Pressure makes diamonds." You're not being crushed. You're being formed into something rare and precious. God is shaping you into someone who can carry His blessing without it overwhelming you. You might feel alone in this process, but know that every step you take is an opportunity for growth. You're becoming more resilient, more patient, and more trusting in God's timing. When you emerge from this season, you'll be stronger, wiser, and more equipped for the next phase of your journey. But it's not just about endurance. It's about learning to rely on God in the midst of your struggles. The truth is, the world can often lead us to believe that we need to have everything together, that we need to have the perfect job, the perfect relationships, and the perfect financial situation. But God's plan isn't like the world's. He doesn't need you to have everything figured out. What He needs is for you to trust Him when nothing makes sense. He needs you to trust Him when you're alone, when things seem impossible, and when your bank account doesn't reflect the vision He's shown you. The key to overcoming these seasons is not striving harder or trying to do everything on your own. It's learning to let go and surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means giving up control and allowing God to take the lead. When you surrender, you create space for God to move in ways that you couldn't have imagined. He'll open doors that you never thought possible and provide in ways that will blow your mind. In these moments of struggle, it's easy to look around and feel discouraged because you don't see others facing the same challenges. But remember, you're not walking the same path as everyone else. Your path is unique, and so is your calling. While others may appear to be thriving, they may not be going through the same refining process that you are. You're being prepared for something greater. The wealth, influence, and blessings that will come into your life will be a direct result of what you're learning now. And even in the darkest moments, there's hope. God will never leave you or forsake you. He has a plan for you, and He is with you every step of the way. The challenges you face today are not permanent. They are temporary, and they are working together for your good. The more you trust God, the more you will see His hand in your life. And as you come through this season, you'll realize that what you went through wasn't punishment. It was divine preparation. It's important to remember that God's blessings often come in unexpected ways. Sometimes we think that we know how things are supposed to happen, but God's ways are higher than our ways. He may bring people into your life that you never expected, and He may lead you down a path that doesn't look like what you had imagined. But trust that His plan is always better. He is working behind the scenes, orchestrating events, and setting things in motion that you can't even see yet. The wealth you are about to receive isn't just for you. It's for the kingdom of God. It's for others who need to hear your story, see your testimony, and be encouraged by your faith. God is preparing you to be a vessel of His abundance, not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of others. Your financial breakthrough will allow you to bless others, invest in causes that matter, and support those who are going through the same struggles you once faced. So, while it's easy to become discouraged by the temporary struggles you face, remember that they are part of the process. They are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of something far greater. God is molding you into the person who will carry His blessings with grace and wisdom. Your time is coming, and when it does, you will be more than ready. Your financial breakthrough, your restoration, and your purpose will all align at the perfect moment, and you will stand in awe of the incredible work that God has done in your life. Through it all, keep your eyes fixed on Him. He is faithful, and He will not let you fall. The loneliness, the financial strain, and the difficulties you face are all leading to a place of great abundance. Trust in the process, trust in His timing, and trust that He is working everything out for your good. The treasure you've been waiting for is coming, and when it arrives, it will be beyond anything you could have ever imagined. The journey of the chosen one is not an easy one, but it is one that is full of purpose. As we continue, it's important to understand that the struggles you face today are not a reflection of your worth. They are opportunities to grow, develop, and be shaped into the person God needs you to be. While it may seem like you're walking this road alone or fighting battles that others can't see, everything you're experiencing is leading you toward your divine destiny. When you're in the midst of loneliness or financial hardship, it's easy to question why things are so difficult. It may feel like you're the only one going through it, and the pressure can feel unbearable at times. But in truth, this season is not just about what you're going through. It's about what you're becoming. God is allowing these struggles in your life to refine your character and strengthen your spirit. The world may focus on the external achievements, but God is more concerned with the internal transformation that is taking place within you. Many times, the loneliness you feel is God's way of preparing you for something greater. It's in the solitude that God will reveal Himself to you in deeper ways. He will teach you how to trust in His guidance, how to lean on Him when everything else seems uncertain, and how to find your strength in Him alone. The chosen ones are often set apart for a reason. While others may be surrounded by people, you may find yourself walking this journey by yourself. But remember, this is not a punishment. It's a preparation. During this time of isolation, God is equipping you for the next season of your life. He is teaching you to rely on His presence above all else. When you find yourself alone, it's not a sign that something is wrong. It's a sign that God is working in you. He is shaping you into someone who will be able to carry the weight of the blessings and responsibilities that are about to come your way. The solitude you experience is not a curse. It's a blessing in disguise. It is giving you the time and space to hear God's voice clearly and to grow in intimacy with Him. Your financial struggles are also a part of this process. God is allowing you to experience financial strain so that you can learn how to steward your resources wisely. This period of financial testing is a chance for you to develop a deeper understanding of money, generosity, and contentment. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for more, but God wants you to learn how to be content with what you have while also preparing you for greater provision in the future. Financial hardships have a way of teaching us humility, gratitude, and dependence on God. The key is to not let these struggles define you. You may not have the wealth you desire right now, but this season is giving you the tools you need to handle prosperity with wisdom when it comes. God is not just interested in your success. He's interested in your character. He's teaching you how to be faithful with little, so that when much comes, you will be able to handle it with grace. As you go through this period of refinement, remember that God's timing is perfect. It may not make sense now, but He is working everything together for your good. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that God sees it all. He knows the plans He has for you, and they are plans to prosper you, not to harm you. The struggles you're experiencing now are temporary, and they will soon give way to a season of blessings, provision, and breakthrough. While you're in the process, it's important to stay focused on God's promises. Don't let the distractions of the world pull your attention away from what truly matters. Stay rooted in your faith, even when the situation seems hopeless. The enemy may try to make you feel like you're not going to make it, that your dreams are too big or impossible. But God has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. The power of the Holy Spirit is within you, and through Him, you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. You may be feeling like you're not moving forward, like your progress is slow or non-existent. But remember, growth isn't always visible. Sometimes, God works in ways that are invisible to the naked eye. The things you're learning now, the lessons you're gaining from your struggles, are preparing you for the breakthrough that is coming. Your foundation is being built right now, and when the time is right, everything will fall into place. The chosen ones often go through seasons of testing because God wants to see how faithful you will be when no one is watching. He wants to know that you will still trust Him when everything is uncertain. He wants to see if you will continue to walk in faith, even when the path seems unclear. And when you show that you are faithful, He will reward you beyond what you can imagine. As you continue to walk this path, it's essential to remember that you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way, even when it doesn't feel like it. His presence is with you in the quiet moments, in the struggles, and in the victories. You may not see him, but he is working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. In the coming days, you will look back on these struggles and see them for what they truly are: opportunities for growth and transformation. The treasure that is waiting for you on the other side of this journey will be worth everything you've been through. The loneliness, the financial struggles, the feeling of being overlooked, they are all part of the process that will lead to your breakthrough. So, don't give up. The treasure is coming, and it's going to be far greater than anything you could have imagined. Hold on to your faith, keep trusting in God's timing, and know that your breakthrough is just around the corner. You are being prepared for something extraordinary, and when the time is right, the doors of blessing will swing wide open. The season you're in right now may feel like a test of endurance, but it's also a test of your faith. The chosen ones often experience periods of solitude, loneliness, and financial strain because God is looking to see how you handle adversity. He wants to know if you will keep pressing forward when everything seems to be working against you. The struggle may feel overwhelming at times, but it's in these moments that your faith can grow stronger than ever before. Remember that the challenges you face are not a sign of rejection. They are a sign of divine selection. God is refining you, preparing you for the abundance that's about to come into your life. When everything seems to be falling apart, it's easy to get discouraged, but you must shift your perspective. Instead of seeing your circumstances as a setback, view them as a setup for a greater purpose. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for you to rise above and prove your resilience. When the chosen ones walk through seasons of hardship, it's often because God is shaping them for something greater. These struggles are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. The pressure you feel is necessary for the transformation that is taking place within you. Just like diamonds are formed under extreme pressure, your character is being refined under pressure to reveal the brilliance that God has placed within you. This time of testing may feel isolating, especially if you're experiencing financial difficulties. It can seem like others have it all together, while you're struggling to make ends meet. But don't let the comparison trap steal your peace. The path you're on is unique, and the challenges you face are part of your journey. God is using this season to prepare you for greater things. When the time is right, He will open doors that no one can shut, and you will walk in blessings that surpass anything you've experienced before. Financial struggles, while difficult, can also be a blessing in disguise. They force you to become more resourceful, more disciplined, and more focused on what truly matters. These struggles teach you how to manage your resources wisely and how to be content with what you have. It's easy to get caught up in the desire for more, but God is teaching you how to steward what He has already given you. When you learn how to be faithful with little, He will trust you with much. In this time of financial testing, you are also learning how to lean on God for provision. He is teaching you to trust Him in ways that others may never understand. While others may rely on their own efforts, you are being called to rely on God's provision. This is a crucial lesson for the chosen ones because when the blessings come, they will not be built on your own strength, but on God's grace. Even though it may feel like you're walking this journey alone, know that you are not. God is with you every step of the way. He is teaching you, guiding you, and preparing you for the next season of your life. It may not make sense right now, but trust that God is working behind the scenes to bring about His perfect plan for your life. The path may be difficult, but it is leading you to something greater than you can imagine. As you continue to trust God through your financial struggles and loneliness, He will begin to open doors that no one can shut. He will place people in your life who will help you on your journey. The loneliness you feel now is only temporary. God is setting you apart for something extraordinary, and when the time is right, you will find your tribe, your people who will support and uplift you. The treasure that is waiting for you is not just financial. It's also spiritual, emotional, and relational. God is preparing you for abundance in every area of your life. The blessings that are about to pour into your life will be beyond anything you can imagine. But first, you must pass the test of faith. You must prove that you will remain faithful, even when the road is tough, and the end is not in sight. There are moments when the journey feels too hard, when the pain is too great, and when you feel like giving up. But in those moments, remember that you are not alone. God is right there with you, strengthening you, encouraging you, and holding you up. The battles you are facing are not battles that you have to fight on your own. God is fighting for you. He is on your side, and He will never leave you or forsake you. Your breakthrough is coming, but it requires persistence. It requires faith in the unseen, trust in God's timing, and confidence in His ability to deliver on His promises. You may not see it yet, but the breakthrough is already in motion. God is aligning everything in your life for your favor. The loneliness, the financial struggles, and the hardships are all part of the preparation for the abundance that's coming. The treasure you're seeking is not just material wealth. It's peace, it's joy, it's purpose, and it's fulfillment. The blessings that are on the way will bring about a transformation in your life that will leave you in awe of God's goodness. He has not forgotten you. The challenges you face today are only temporary, but the blessings that will follow will last for a lifetime. So, keep holding on. Keep pressing forward. The treasure is within your reach, and it's going to be worth every struggle, every tear, and every moment of doubt. God is with you, and He will not let you fail. Stay faithful, stay focused, and trust that your breakthrough is coming at the perfect time. You are about to step into a season of blessings, and it's going to be greater than anything you've ever imagined. As you move toward the end of this journey, there's one undeniable truth you must hold on to. The struggles and hardships you faced were never meant to defeat you. They were meant to prepare you for the extraordinary blessings that are on the horizon. You may have questioned why things have been so hard, why you faced loneliness or financial difficulties. But now you can see that everything has been a part of the grand design of your life. The test was never a sign of your weakness, but a confirmation of the strength that God is building within you. The chosen ones are often marked by periods of hardship that the world doesn't understand. People may wonder why you've gone through what you've gone through, but the truth is, God has been setting you up for greatness. The loneliness, the lack of financial resources, and even the rejection were never meant to keep you down. They were part of your divine training. You were being molded and prepared for a life that others only dream of. As you reflect on the journey, you begin to realize that the most powerful breakthroughs often come after the hardest struggles. You are no longer the same person you were when this journey began. The challenges you faced have shaped your character, strengthened your faith, and prepared you to walk into a season of blessings. You are no longer defined by the pain you've experienced. You are defined by the victory that's coming your way. Many people give up during times of hardship, but the chosen ones press on. They understand that the path to their breakthrough is not a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and obstacles. But every obstacle has been designed to push you closer to your purpose. Each trial has been a stepping stone, a lesson learned, and a reminder that you are destined for greatness. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a victor, and every challenge has only made you stronger. It's in these final moments of testing that you must hold fast to your faith. The breakthrough is just around the corner, but it requires you to keep trusting when it feels impossible. The world may not see it, but your breakthrough is already in motion. You may feel like you're still waiting for your miracle, but the truth is, it's closer than you think. The doors that have been closed will soon swing open, and everything you've been praying for will be released into your life. The loneliness that you once felt is about to turn into a season of divine connection. You have been set apart for a reason, but God is now bringing people into your life who will support, encourage, and walk with you into your next chapter. The isolation you once experienced was only a season of preparation. Now, as you step into your new season, you will find that the relationships and connections that God has planned for you will be life-changing. These new connections will elevate you, help you grow, and push you toward your destiny.